Welcome everyone in this new video live development about auto chess auto battlers. In this video I'm just going to check out real quick how to make it so the units are a little bit more bright, and how to set up kind of a team color to kind of differentiate what teams are each unit. So I'm just going to check for the materials of that unit. So I think that's like the archer. What is the material it is using? Regular mats. So I guess all units use that material, so we don't have any team colors there. We cannot really, well, I guess we could do something about the blue and modify that, but I'm not so good at materials, so I won't do that. But I guess I can do something quite easy actually. I could be exporting that and modify the tints. I'll just do that like for one color, just so I can better differentiate what team are each unit. So I want to export that. I was checking if by any mean there was like, oh, maybe I have something like team colors there. I guess we could say that's it. I was checking if we had some kind of, yeah. It made us, so I think we're just gonna use like not that one. Oh, that's okay, that's not okay, that's too custom. But if I make them all like pink, am I like of pink in the pink team? What does it say if I put that in here? Oh yeah. So I just have to set up all color parameters like color 1, 2, 3. So I just gave you an example of how you can do that using like any material. We'll do that in the same time. So for instance, if you were to have a material, name it like M team color, you can grab that, grab a ping, can't stand 3 Victor, make that parameter, color. If you want, you can specify some metallicity, specular, roughness, and such. And you can say like this is red. For example, the one of the material on your skeletal mesh could be using this. And once you have that, it's going to behave the same way the mask tint behaves. So that one. So this thing, color one, is the same thing that color. It's a dynamic material, so we're just going to modify these parameters while we play. I'm just going to, I think I let that one like, yeah, like teal, and I think I don't want that. In any case, uh, that's in the unit. We're just going to say something like a new function, set team color, put that in here, and then in here we're going to say, hey, create dynamic material instance out of the mask tints material. Optional name, we do not have one, and we're going to set dynamic, set parameter, vector, I think. Yeah, that's it. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to build a little function called get team color. You enter with an integer because we made our team IDs integer. So team ID, and it's going to return like a linear color. And we're gonna specify what colors we want. I should not be, Yeah, I should not be building that function there, so we're going to need to use that thing in many different places. So we want to grab the team colors in many different places. So I think maybe we're going to build some kind of singleton. Mm, in the game system, we're going to create a new blueprint class, which is going to be a singleton. Oh, we cannot create singleton in blueprints. Okay. So I guess we're not gonna do that. I think the game instance will have all the or we could also make some kind of data of structure. I think I'm gonna go for that. So in maybe the player, I don't know, we're going to create a new folder utils, new structure, f team, and what it is going to be composed of: name and the linear color. For now I think that's gonna be it. Color, I mean name, color, base color will be like white, flat white, and default theme it's gonna be. That's really not a good idea to create a, because if we want to dynamically modify the name of a team, we won't be able to access the data table and dynamically modify its properties. So I think we're just gonna get rid of this, and we're going to put it in the game states so that everyone can have information about what teams are playing. Auto battler game state. So in there, we want to open that up and create a new function. Get team color. We want that to return a linear color, and the game state everyone can access it anytime. So it's like something we can access easily. Return value, it's gonna be a pure function, and we're gonna select that one. We're just gonna grab that and say it's white by default, just in case it returns default from time to time, and it's gonna be white. Maybe I'm gonna make it pink, so if you treat if something is pink, it means there's an error somewhere. So we're gonna add, we don't care about the other team. Let's say we're gonna have a blue guy and a red guy, and that's it for that. If we're gonna use other teams, we're gonna see how it behaves. We can remove these pins actually. How to remove a pin? Remove like that. Okay, so it's gonna be pink if there is another team. So how is it gonna find it? It's gonna have some kind of function, get game state ref, which is gonna be in utility. It's gonna be pure, and it's gonna return our class of game states. So maybe the units, or every unit is gonna have the reference to the game state. For now it's okay, but I think that's not ideal. So game states, auto battler game state return value, we're gonna promote that to a variable, game state ref, so everyone can grab that anytime. It's gonna work. So we're even gonna be able to create some kind of team management replication system in the game state. So yeah. So there is no color, we know. So if that's not valid, we're gonna grab the game states, get game state. I think I think all actors got that. I'm not sure. We're going to grab to cast that into our type of game state and store that into a variable. I think you are now comfortable with that. We're gonna set it, and I think we need to okay, so we need to tell the game to use our game state. So what is team, like that, and I think the parameters were like color 1, 2 and 3. So for you it's just going to be color if you only created one, and you're going to need only one parameter. It's just that we have three parameters in the material it created for us. Yeah, it wants us to know. It wants that. It wants to know what parameter we set. So we don't have blue guy, and I want them facing me. Okay, okay. Yeah, exactly what I was saying. So we should not forget to tell our game mod to use our game states. So game state class like this, auto battler game states. So we still do not have blue and red guys, and I don't know why. So that's quite interesting. Maybe we did not even call that our event actually. Set team color in event begin play. So what is this saying? Maybe it didn't. Are we calling that after extracting the data row? Yes, so we are getting our skeletal mesh there. Maybe we have to do something like this afterwards. I'm not sure to remember. We still do not have. Why are they facing the other way? Because when we snap them with our player, I can delete that with our player controller. I think we stop moving units. I think we set their positions like target relative rotation. I think we need something like that. Whoops. Oh yeah, that's only when we grab them. So that's when maybe that's when they snap each other. Set actor location. And what if I just tell them they are like this? Yeah, yeah, and that thing there 180. So yeah, better like this. Okay. So why is the team color not working? Maybe because they don't have the proper material. Well, but I'm applying that material. So what is wrong with this? Is it managing to, or maybe that's the wrong material name? Maybe they are 0. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There are zeros there. Yep. So we have units from different colors, different teams, and we can even do something like, oh wait, yeah, we don't have a reference to our else bar. The else bar does that. Yeah, the else bar could be of the color of our team. It could be a nice, fancy idea. And I just want to put some like emissive color in there, some brightness, because I feel like it it could be a bit more blurry. Yeah, so it's compiling. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's a bit better. And the outline is starting to look a bit like too big from that point of view. So I'm just going to fix that and then call that video off because it was already too long, I think. I hope it doesn't bother you. So if I said 1 for instance, yeah, okay, okay. I won't tweak that right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video even if it was a bit tedious, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.